What's up, guys? How are you doing this afternoon, this evening? What time is it? Yeah, it's pretty much afternoon. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have been consuming good products, smoking good products, eating good products, whatever. Comment below your favorite products recently. But today I'm going to tell you guys about a product that's a little bit different than what I've had recently. It's still Delta-8. It's still a Delta-8 product, and I did a review of a different strain maybe a few weeks ago, but this is one I'm excited about. It is the AK47 times Skunk, or by Skunk, crossed with Skunk, Delta-8THC cart from Pally. And what's unique about Pally's carts is the fact that whether it's CBD or Delta-8, it gives you the full entourage effect. And as I kind of load this into the Yocan Mini today, I'm going to talk about the entourage effect. I'm going to talk about why Pally's products have the entourage effect. And I'm going to do a full review of the product. It is a live terpene cart, so I'll get into what live terpene means. This is kind of similar to live resin, if you guys are familiar with live resin, but let's get into it. So as I load it, I will read the back. It says Pally's hemp-derived live resin extract is from 100% USDA certified organic hemp flower. The flower is harvested at peak freshness, immediately frozen to sub-zero temperatures, then expertly extracted with N-butane to preserve terpenes, the full spectrum cannabinoids. It does say it's lead-free. It's a 510 cartridge. There are no botanical terpenes, so they are all hemp-derived terpenes. No additives or fillers, and it has been third-party lab tested. So that information is really for you guys. It's cool how all that information is on the back of the packaging. You don't even have to go look at their website. Don't even have to go look at any different pages. You don't have to look at their social media. It's right there on the box if you were to pick it up, as well as, of course, the standard QR code on the bottom. This is what the cart looks like outside of the packaging before I load it in, because you know with the Yocan, it covers up the entire cart. So I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Comes in kind of the normal tampon looking tube, I don't know. So as I load this into the Yocan, I'm going to give the normal taste review, I'm going to give the normal effects review, and then overall grade. That is the norm here if this is your first time here at the Cannabis Library. And if this is your first time here at the Cannabis Library, welcome. I brought this up before. It's always crazy to imagine that of multiple channels, out of all these videos, this could be your first video. But if it's your first video, please comment below it's your first video so I can drop you a comment welcome. And I appreciate you, so I can drop you a welcome comment. Sheesh. I swear I didn't smoke before this video. Actually, I took a nap before this video. I am fully rested. I had ran earlier. So I've gotten any cannabis that was in my system before this out of this. So this is a real clean slate review. I mean, typically I'm not just like faded before I start doing reviews, but sometimes there'll be some residual from a session earlier or whatever. But I'm rested, guys, so let's get into it. I am vaping this at 3.4. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit because it is live terpene, and that live terpene comes from the fact, I know I was gonna talk to you guys about that. The live terpene comes from the fact that the flower, as soon as it's harvested, is frozen immediately, and that is the live terpene method. And the only difference between true live terpenes and this Delta-8 distillate is the fact that it is distillate. It's different. So the distillate's the distillate's extracted, or the distillate's made, and then the terpenes are extracted, and then it's all brought back together. It's not just isolate or distillate and terpenes. It's all the things that the plant still had to offer. So let me give you guys an example. This card is 58% Delta-8THC, 0.69% CBG, 3.13% CBC, 0% Delta-9THC, 10.4% CBD, and 1.44% CBN. So with that being said, you get that benefit of almost all the cannabinoids, you know. Delta-9 is really the only major one that isn't included in this cart. But with that being said, that's where the entourage effect comes in. That's where all these cannabinoids pretty much rushing on you at once, you're going to get that full spectrum effect, but you're also going to get that full spectrum healing, if you will. You know, you're going to get all the benefits. You're not just going to get that Delta-8 and terpene mixed together. You're going to get the Delta-8, the CBC, the CBD, the CBG, the different aspects of the plant naturally gotten. You're going to get them all. So that's kind of to give you guys an idea of what that is. And Pally also wants to mention that they do test for pesticides, heavy metals, microbial elements, residual solvents. So some stuff that we don't see from some other companies out there, some stuff that's not always tested for. Pally wants you to know that they're testing for these things. In terms of taste, that live terpene taste is always closer to Delta-9 and Delta-9 carts. Because Delta-9 carts a lot of times have more cannabinoids and are allowed to have higher levels of really everything, because Delta-9 levels don't matter a lot of times, that obviously has a different taste effect to it. And because live terpenes were reintroduced into this Delta-8 cart, it is the closest tasting cart to a Delta-9 cart that you would get, and that natural taste that comes along with that. Not too much of that heavy, sweet terpene taste, if that makes sense. So I have it at 3.6 volts. I don't know if I brought that up. I think I said I had it at 3.4, but I turned it up because that live terpene a lot of times needs to get to a higher temperature, and that's how you can keep the tip of the pen, the tip of the cartridge from getting too sticky, by pulling through not already vaped oil, essentially. I'm not going to say I'm just sitting here faded, but I'm starting to already feel the effects. A couple puffs in of this AK47 and Skunk on my blank canvas, I'm starting to feel the effects some already. The live terpene carts that I've had, and granted I've only had a few, all have had a pretty similar taste. This one has a little bit of that sweetness in there, but that AK47 Skunk mixture, it has that live terpene, hot live resin taste. Like I've been saying, it has the full spectrum taste that comes with not just having an isolated distillate mixed with terpenes. With that being said, in terms of live terpene carts, or in terms of any carts, in terms of Delta-8 carts, or in terms of any carts, I do like this live terpene, live resin mixture, one of the best. And I say that because of that natural taste that comes along with it. I'm not a huge fan of crazy sweet terpene profiles where really, really sweet terpenes are introduced or anything like that. I like it like this. And this even has a lower percentage of Delta-8 than other carts. You know, this isn't me trying to trick y'all or say anything like that, because a lot of the other carts are the 90%. But I'm excusing that fact because of how close to the natural plant this is. This is a different product. This is a unique product. This isn't a product that has the highest amount of Delta-8, but I'm still feeling the effects. I'm still starting to feel it in my eyes. I do enjoy the taste better. It still hit me in the chest like a Delta-8 cart. Not as harsh as some Delta-8 carts, but in terms of cannabis-derived terpene carts, it's still hitting me like that. Because usually if the terpene mixture was as high as these Pally carts are, typically it would be so harsh because it would just be nasty, non-live terpenes being reintroduced a lot of times. It would be too much terpene to Delta-8 profile. Like I said, it's 60%, 58.8, so 59, 60% Delta-8THC with the myriad of other cannabinoids kind of supplementing in the live terpenes also supplementing in there. So for it to be that low percentage of Delta-8 and for me to be feeling the way I do, I'm very impressed. In terms of taste, like I said, I like the live terpene, so it's gonna be a 9 for me in that, because I like the live terpene no matter what terpene profile I've had or flavor or whatever you want to call it. Regardless, I've always liked the live terpene because of that natural taste that comes along with it. Because a lot of these things, they give me similar effects. They have me feeling similar ways. But do I enjoy smoking it? Do I enjoy vaping it? Do I enjoy loading it in the Yocan and actually hitting it and enjoy the full experience, not just the associated effects that come with it? I'd like to try to add this in every video. If you guys are vaping carts, if you guys are hitting carts of Delta-9, Delta-8, CBD, CBG, whatever, please make sure to brush your teeth after, at least the evening after you've been vaping during the day. That stuff, it can get stuck to your teeth, and then food and the thing that you eat during the day can get stuck to your teeth, and that can literally accelerate decaying of your teeth or accelerate tartar buildup and stuff like that on your teeth. I am not a doctor, I am not a dentist, anything like that, but I do like to include that in the videos because I think it's important. I think that, dental health is important, and that's something that I've learned, that's something that I've had some experience with, and needing to do a better job of making sure that I don't just pass out sometimes and just fall asleep after I've been smoking a cart. No, get your lazy ass up. This is me talking to me. Get your lazy ass up and brush your teeth. So that's just my PSA that I try to give anytime I really have any concentrate or like dab or cart videos. Anything that has anything to do with oils. Not that brushing your teeth usually isn't important, but it's extremely important, or especially important when you have carts and wax involved. It's taking a little time to hit, but not a little time. Like it started creeping on me fast, but now it's like creeping on me even faster. I held that hit in like I didn't have foil lungs. But now I'm ripped. My eyes are disappearing. I already know. I can feel it. Because I can see the camera, but definitely not with the same wide eyes I started the video with. But I still have good energy. It's giving me that hybrid indica feel that I'm gotten accustomed to with Delta-8, which is a nice thing about Delta-8. Which one of the nice things about Delta-8 is that how consistent it is, you know what to expect with Delta-8. But this is nice. It hit me pretty hard, and y'all saw me open the packaging up, so I wasn't hitting this before the video. Not to say that I couldn't close the packaging or whatever, but I'm saying like I opened it when the video started. The live terpene, I think, makes a difference. Because if it wasn't live terpene wasn't live terpenes in there, and you just put that much Delta-8 and just put normal, or somebody use botanical derived terpenes or something like that, it wouldn't have this effect. It wouldn't taste like this. It wouldn't be an enjoyable experience, nor get me lit. And this is a good level for me. This is a Delta-8, solid level for me. So once again, guys, it's made like live resin, but since it's a distillate and it has to be rinse-reduced, That's just the only way I think these companies can stay legal. I'm trying to give the best description I possibly can. If someone from Pally is watching this, or even if somebody that knows a little bit more about live terpenes is watching this, feel free to comment below. And I think I have a few more strains from Pally that I'm going to review in the future. So with that being said, there is some time to where if I did make a mistake this video, I can make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I come back and I'll say, that's my bad, or I didn't pronounce that right, or I didn't say that right, or that's not the case, but I try to get it right, And this is cool. This is cool that Pally is super transparent with the customer, and you know what's going on, you know. And it's cool that the effects were nice. Everybody wants good effects. Like I've always said since the beginning of the show, taste, cool, smell, if it's like flower wise, whatever, cool. Even taste of edibles, like that's important, but cool if it's not. The effects is why we come. The effects is why somebody bought it. The effects is why somebody said add to cart online. The effects is why they checked out at the store. It was to get the effects. So that's the most important part. So for this product, I'm going to give it an A-. And I'm going to give it A- because I like the transparency. Obviously, I mean, the packaging and stuff like that, but the packaging doesn't go into the grade. The taste does. The effects do. I like the live terpene. My grades are probably going to be high for this live terpene series, guys, because I like the live terpene taste, and the effects are probably going to be similar. You guys know what Delta-8's like if you've tried it, but that Delta-8 feeling, that hybrid indica, relaxed, chilling feeling, it's a nice feeling. And I know a lot of you guys like it. A lot of people out there like it. These companies aren't alive because nobody likes it, you know. So once again, guys, it's been another fun review. This AK47 Skunk Cross, it's nice. It's nice. Try to give you guys different options. I got even some more brands coming up here soon. If you guys like this content, please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's so dope you hung out with me again. I know I make tons of videos. I know I go on live all the time. Website, I have other shit going on, and I always appreciate you guys keeping up with me. I appreciate Pally for the AK47 Skunk. It's been another episode, guys. And it's been a fun one. See you later.